FIFA World Cup Brazil.
2014 FIFA.
Thank you. World Cup Brazil.
With an S.
Yes, we have an exclusive first look at the World Cup video game that FIFA is releasing on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. We play a lot of it in the office, so let's just dive straight into it because we got to check this game out and show the folks at home what's going to be in there.
Are you guys going to start off with the Carnival mini game?
We're not. But when you mention like options, that's basically. Because this is based on FIFA 14 on like current gen consoles, not the next gen one. It's not coming to Xbox One or PS4. But the main thing about this is the amount of options that are in it. We're just going to play it friendly, but first of all, I just want to show everyone like what's in it basically. So this is the main menu, very similar to last year's game. World Cup Brazil mode, capturing your country, returning. The road to World Cup is basically being able to do like a full campaign qualification. Story of qualifying is like going back and rewriting matches that happened in the real qualifying, which was in the old one too. Story of finals is going to be updated during the tournament with like, oh man, did you see that crazy comeback the US did against Ghana, which isn't going to happen right now, by the way. And they're going to really do it. There's some new skill games.
And the comeback's not going to be necessary.
No, oh, really?
Yeah.
Smack talk here. Road to Rio de Janeiro. And then there's online modes. There's a bunch of stuff in here. There's like the online modes have like radio stations playing through with like podcast talking and stuff. It's really crazy.
But my favorite part about soccer video games is modes.
There's so many modes.
Wait, let me go.
Are you alternate? We're both
classic.
We're all alternates. This is one of the interesting things is that you don't choose teams concurrently anymore. You just kind of choose them one by one.
Oh yeah, wait, I can't choose.
So you can't choose, so you gotta wait for me. You've never played this, you haven't played this?
No, it means if I lose, that's why.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna replay, this is USA's first game in the tournament, right? You guys are playing Ghana?
Sure, that sounds right.
I think that's about it.
Where is there? Oh,
you're in North America.
It's not listed as North America, it's CONCACAF. It's confusing me.
I like this. I've already got him off his game. He's already confused.
Good work. And now you guys have a competitive history here. There's been some FIFA tournaments in the office. There's often yelling emanating from one corner of the floor.
Yes.
Very intense FIFA competition here.
Yes, there is.
And that's just because I haven't joined in yet.
No, it
will get less intense when I play.
You got 2 matches to play.
I don't know.
No, in this tournament, we got another one going on right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Who am I playing against?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a knockout this time. I won. I just want to say for everyone on record, I won the first inaugural GameSpot World Cup tournament with Ireland, but only by default because I got to the final with 2 teams, Uruguay and Ireland.
Yeah, Uruguay. Realistically, Uruguay would win that.
So here's a weird thing. Like some of the teams that this version, this FIFA World Cup game has every single team that's in that's like in FIFA. So like even all these like crazy Pacific islands.
How many? Like 200 or something?
Yeah, easily. So like it's got Ghana in it for one, which is like they weren't actually even in FIFA 14 last year. Like Wales weren't. Yeah, there's loads of international teams that weren't in it.
Huh.
So this is the sort of the trimmings they put on these World Cup games where it's all about like the atmosphere, the crowd. Like the crowds have been updated. They're not anywhere like as good as what's on the next gen games, but they're definitely way better than they were.
There's a lot of Bob the Builders in the audience here.
Look at all these USA fans.
Wow, these people are so drunk. So you're playing at Manaus. Manaus is a city at right on the Amazon River.
You dropping some Brazil knowledge on us?
Yeah, I am. Because that's literally all I have to contribute to this demo.
I'm going to check your Wikipedia history after
I'm telling you, man, where's the mini game for take a boat upriver and try not to get eaten by deadly fish?
This is a soccer game.
Okay,
Chris
fair enough.
Waters. There's enough excitement about the World Cup on its own without having to add silly mini games.
I do really enjoy the World Cup. That's the one time of my life when I get psyched to actually watch soccer games and seek it out at weird hours. And
did the US have they got knocked out once or twice by Ghana in the World Cup?
I know last time they did. Yeah. I think in 2006 they did as well.
This is pretty impressive looking Clint Dempsey. So this is the other thing. They're watching outside the White House.
What's the Capitol building?
Oh, nice.
The Capitol building. Sorry. So they've got Trafalgar Square for England. They had like an Irish street for Ireland somewhere in Dublin as well.
We were wondering if they had one in the US, and there we go.
Yeah.
Confirmation.
So if your team scores, then it will cut back.
How many countries do you think have that?
Probably like 5.
I don't know. I'm surprised Ireland did.
I mean, we didn't see the Ghanaian capital.
That's true.
Let's see if they go to Accra.
Oh wait, we might. Yeah, did we hear their?
Well, they had Ireland, and I was impressed by that because Ireland aren't even in the World Cup. Like we didn't qualify, but they still had.
Oh, they still had the
So I
Irish
thought that
streak,
was pretty
Blame Henri for that.
I think I can't skip this. Sorry, we're taking our time. I think this is because it's our first game and I didn't sign in with a profile. Yeah. So here we go. All right.
Which
Chris,
one of
feel
you
free
is
to do
United
running.
States?
The blue.
If you have any FIFA questions,
Which
Chris
one of
Waters.
you personally is playing as the United States?
I'm the United States, only naturally.
All
I'm
right.
blue, I'm white, and you're blue.
Go US.
Danny's living his inner African.
Do a soccer kick. Run onto the ball.
So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to send them in. Yeah.
Yeah, we're checking out the chat at twitch.tv/GameSpot, and we're also looking at the GameSpot comments and all GameSpot situations. Like, join us with your words.
Good in. In terms of like how it plays, it's very similar to FIFA 14, like the current gen ones. Or I don't even know, like the
You mean
360
the
and
last-
PS3
yeah.
one. Yeah, I don't know which way we're going with that.
Yeah, I mean, why would they even change it? Like,
So they've done some stuff. They've like changed like the players do better. Like it's usually the same sort of stuff they every year, where they like fix the passing up a bit, tighten it up. Like some of the like off the ball movement that was in FIFA 14 has been introduced. But like it's kind of hard to do a like by like comparison because these are the best players in the world. So like every international team is generally like
being super good at
yeah,
stuff.
they're usually pretty decent.
Offsides, yeah.
Nice offside, Eric.
Yeah, this is pretty much exactly the same as old gen.
This is the first time you've
This is the first time, yeah.
had a go at this.
But the current gen one definitely feels a lot better.
There's a demo for this already as well, so people can actually play. Or I'm going to shot now because I might actually have a chance of
Get it, Timmy.
give it straight to Tim Howard.
Timmy boy.
Tim Howard responsible for perhaps my favorite goal of the. Look at that other wing.
Yeah, there we go.
Perhaps my favorite goal of the South African World Cup games, which is the one you guys did against. Which was it? It was a North African team. Oh, no!
Oh, so close. The blue team almost
Come on,
did such
Josie.
a good kick.
What was the game you guys where he equalized in the last minute?
man.
Oh, Algeria.
Algeria, yeah, that was
Algeria.
amazing.
The Donovan goal.
Yeah. Where Tim Howard threw the ball out to the halfway line.
Fenlig in the Twitch chat echoes my sentiments when he says, "Sports harder, guys.
Sport hard.
Sporting as hard as I
Do
can.
more sports."
Gotta lean forward.
Oh no. Get it.
I had to take a shot. All right.
D'ing up.
I'm going ultra attack because
Oh,
we're
nice
playing this on
ball.
live stream and somebody needs to
Ultra
score.
attack. So, it plays similarly to FIFA games
Alright,
that
if
are
you're
already
doing-
out and available for cheaper, but they tend to like
you're doing
release
ultra
these
attack, I'm going
games
ultra attack.
as not as full price products. Like, is this a $40, $50
Yeah,
one?
this
you
is,
guys
but I get
know?
like, I don't know. The way I feel about this is that if you're a fan of soccer and like the amount of time you get out of playing one of these FIFA games,
Oh no.
like you'll buy FIFA 14 last year and then play it for, 80 hours. Easily.
Sure.
And like the amount of modes that they try and add to this, like I feel like that's the reason why I want to play it. Like it's all the stuff that's going to be running concurrently with the tournament.
Because it'll tie in tournament stuff, but the tournament is only about a month long.
Yeah,
So,
6 weeks.
like that actual time period, comes and goes. So in terms of, how much time you're going to spend playing this, is that also dependent on like online play? And so would you worry about? Nice.
Well, like so when when the last one came out, I played the World Cup South Africa one. I really liked that. When that one came out, I played it for the majority of during the tournament, and then I played it up until the release of the next game.
Okay.
Because you're kind of still in like World Cup fever mode because the regular seasons don't start until like mid end of August anyway. So like you get your, and then I remember like spending a bit of time at Christmas like going back and playing that one a bit as well.
This is definitely more for the hardcore soccer fan than just the.
Do you know what?
traditional
Actually,
FIFA.
I don't think it is. I think how would you?
The general fans probably already picked up FIFA 14, don't you think?
What happens apparently, I interviewed one of the developers a couple of months ago, and what actually happens is that they get more like fair weather FIFA fans buying this game than they will the other ones.
Just because of the association with the World Cup.
With the World Cup, yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
50% of
Makes
the
sense.
people who buy this, they reckon, are people who don't really play FIFA that much, or maybe buy a FIFA game every couple of years, like instead of every year.
Interesting.
Speaking of, 750 Show from GameSpot wonders, as someone who can't stand watching or playing soccer, would I enjoy this?
Could you get questions from people who like? There's nothing
Let's just
worse
go ahead and say no.
when you're watching coverage of sports games than when people are giving, like, just ragging.
I disagree. I hate's a strong word. I dislike baseball, but I can play MLB The Show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think a lot of
Do you like
fans.
to watch baseball?
I'd rather watch paint dry.
There's a baseball game on right now.
No.
No, a lot of people who play FIFA actually don't enjoy soccer. But
You think?
I think so, yeah,
I don't
because
know, man.
they get their kicks, pun intended, out of just playing the game, because maybe they never played it when they were a kid or something.
I don't know. Maybe that's an American thing. In Europe, it's certainly like hand in hand with, like, everyone generally, like a lot of people watch soccer.
Well,
back
of
home.
course, yeah.
Football, sorry.
But you can see how, all right, the actual physical act of getting out and running and playing soccer could not appeal to someone. And then, sitting and watching a game at which they are a passive participant is also not going to thrill them. But when you're sort of taking a more active role, you're involved in it from a strictly like gameplay perspective, I don't think I would enjoy running around and I think I would pretty much abhor to run around and shoot someone with a gun or watch actual people shoot other people with guns, but
I don't know. I feel
I don't love first-person shooter video games.
That's
feel
the
like-
problem with America these days, Chris.
I feel like FIFA specifically, like F1 games and like stuff like that, are for people who like enjoy it. It's not like American football or ice hockey where those games, there's such an entrance, like a requirement to have equipment and other people to play them. Like the beautiful thing about football is all you need is a bunch of folks and a round bouncy thing. So
And like confidence in your degree of physical fitness.
yeah, but I think
to
that's
some degree,
I don't
or
know.
like
maybe that's an American thing. It's like,
and also people don't always have people to play with. Especially once you get out of school days where there are leagues and people just having tons of spare time to play pickup games. I mean,
Darius, no!
oh, what a save!
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
So I could see it, but I guess the wording of the question was can't stand watching or playing.
Are we still on this question?
Probably check out the demo.
Get a good question, Chris.
Check out the demo.
Good question.
Yeah. So what are the bars moving under the players' names? What are
The stamina.
Stamina.
The green is, or when you press shoot, there'll be a bar that increases the longer you hold it. But just the general bar is stamina.
Eric, we can't finish
tie
this game
this.
in a 0-0
Can you
tie.
guys please score a soccer goal?
This is like, I know Ryan Mack is back there thinking, man, you play these FIFA games for too long. People don't like watching FIFA.
Yep.
It's just a boring sport. It's always 0-0.
I mean, to be
FIFA's a
fair,
sport?
I don't find this boring to watch. I mean, you guys are competitive players. Like, there's clearly an amount of skill involved here. Like, this is entertaining, despite the questions I may be lobbing
Here we
at
go.
you.
Here we go.
Oh,
Like, I'm legitimately like going to be playing this for the next.
Oh!
Danny, have you started calling it soccer already?
Yeah,
Fair enough.
you got to speak the local.
Are the rosters accurate on smaller countries like Haiti, wonders Goob Shoe Riot?
Yes. One of the interesting things I saw were. Oh, here we go. Like what they do with all these games, because this is like a pre-release version, what they do with all of them is they patch it like up until the tournament. So when the final. Oh, Darius! Timmy! What, penalty? Offside? Free out. You're kidding me. What they do with all these games is that they patch them right up until release, so they will
So
be
they keep
accurate.
them updated, keep them refreshed.
Yeah, because there'll be players that get injured like right before the tournament starts,
Sure.
unfortunately.
And that's pretty much par for the course with a
Hopefully
lot of the
I'm
top sports games these days, is keeping those rosters updated to the minute.
And the FIFA ones, like they're like blazing the trail on that. Like FIFA games, when a player gets injured immediately in the game, like they have the updates. Like EA actually do the stats tracking in the Premiership. Like the ones that are used on television, EA is powering that. So like
incredible.
all that stuff is,
Oh.
Why is
All right,
everyone shot so bad?
Rodrigo AA from GameSpot chat with a question we would have loved to have you chime in with at the very beginning. Can you guys choose the stadium in Recife? It's where I'm currently writing this question from.
whoa.
so all of the stadiums that are being used in the World Cup are available.
Just not for this demo. Sorry, Rodrigo.
I
But
just
thanks
went
for the
auto.
question.
Come on, Eric. Right? If somebody doesn't score in the next 2 minutes,
Okay.
you would just have to score an own goal because I want to show the celebrations.
Okay.
All right, so you just score here. Just score. You can do it. I believe in you. If you don't, I'm going to make my goalie walk into the goal. You can do it.
The players, I'm so used to playing with like Spain.
Oh, no! Oh, what has he
I'm
done?
sorry, Doda. I'm sorry.
Oh, what shame you have
It's not
brought
your
on him.
fault. It's that me and Eric got stage fright and couldn't score in this game.
It's, performance anxiety is common among many
Men.
international players.
Men can't score. Sucks. It's a problem.
Oh, well, they didn't show up.
Wait, what? Why didn't it show?
Because it was an OG.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Because nobody celebrates own goals.
Because all you're watching is the bitter shame of a man who is...
Go score, Danny. Go score.
This is when I said, no, don't let me score now.
I'm gonna draw my men out. I'm gonna draw them out.
Go ultra attack.
Here.
Put it up. Give it to the keeper. Don't bring it out. No, what are you doing?
You guys are playing U.S.
Put it
versus
back-
Ghana
Oh.
right now, and that'll be it. But what are your favorite teams heading into the World Cup? Is this an obvious answer on both counts?
Well,
Yours is England, obviously, right?
Don't put me in that position, you jerk.
I mean, I'm U.S. Obviously. What are you?
I'll be happy. Look, I'm an underdog guy. I'm Irish, so it's a real backhanded compliment to America to be like, I'm an underdog
In
guy.
our group,
we'll see how
we're
they
underdog
do.
for sure. In our group.
Yeah, you've got the group of death.
We got the group of death.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Eric Taylor, thank you very much for coming on. Appreciate it.